This is the office hours call for Book Cleaning Jobs. I don't have an agenda today, no pre-planned topics or anything like that. So we can talk about whatever you'd like. Before the call, we were talking about hiring team members, firing, that kind of stuff a little bit. So we talk about that or anything else. What's going on? We got Spencer here with us today.
I'm back on the topic, I guess, retaining employees. We're actually looking at getting health insurance for these guys. So that's kind of been a big one, and it might as well be hieroglyphs to me. Thank God my wife kind of has a background in it and kind of help navigate that. We're kind of diving into that this week, kind of seeing what we can do for these guys and see if we can keep hold of them for a little while.
Health insurance is tough. I think it's obviously very, very expensive. When you actually look at the costs of covering health insurance costs for employees, it's not couple $100, it's like thousands of dollars a month. So not an insignificant cost. And when you're thinking about adding that kind of thing on top of what you already pay people, on top of your insurance and everything else, payroll taxes, it's a lot to add the insurance on top of it, but it is a really nice incentive. We ended up putting a policy together for our team when we had our cleaning company, but that was a few years back, and all of the laws and everything have changed since then. So looks completely different now. If that's something you're thinking about doing for your team, first of all, that puts you in a different category from a lot of other cleaning businesses, because there's tons of people out there that can't afford to do that kind of thing. They can't even afford to think about covering health insurance for their employees. By the way, what's up, Peter? Good to see you, man.
What's going on, you guys? How are you?
Good to see you. So the health insurance cost is one part of it, but if you have good people on your team that you're trying to retain, you have them full time, you want them to stay with you, they're doing high value work, health insurance is part of the picture. We have some clients who have long-term, like salaried employees. They're not paid an hourly wage, they're paid a salary. And on top of that, they're given the option to get health insurance. So that's a personal choice you need to make in your business. If you have the profits, the margin available to do that kind of thing, it's awesome. So when are you thinking about getting that set up? It's February right now, Spencer, doing this just in the next 30 days.
It'd probably be by the end of March, I would say we'll have made a decision. We've gotten several quotes from a couple different companies, just kind of seeing what best fits our guys and the company. Because I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to split the cost of the monthly premium with them, and just kind of not say, well, you got health insurance, but you're paying for every bit of it. Just break it up a little bit.
When we were setting up our insurance, I remember one of the parts of the law that was like we were struggling with was we actually really needed the insurance for ourselves. We were creating a policy because our family needed the health insurance. And at the time I was setting it up, the government required that you have to offer it to all of your employees as well. I think you have to offer the exact same plan. And you wouldn't want to do this necessarily anyways, but it's not like you could put yourself on a gold tier plan and put your employees on a silver tier plan or a bronze tier plan to save money, but provide better quality care for your own family or anything like that. Like that wasn't allowed. It had to be the same plan for everybody at the company. So it was a process for us to figure out what plan do we want to pick, what coverage makes sense for us and for our employees. And then the other piece that was complicated was we had to offer it to all of our employees, and every single person that worked for us actually turned the insurance down and said, hey, appreciate it. Thanks for making this available, but I don't need it. I get insurance through someone else or through my wife or through my mom, because we had employees that were under 25 or 26 at the time. So yeah, there's like different parts to consider when you're trying to do this. Like it's not as simple and straightforward as you would think. One thing I'd recommend is I think when we got our insurance set up, we did it through Gusto, our payroll platform. And I feel like that actually made it way simpler. Are you doing something similar, Spencer? Or are you working with somebody locally for the plans?
As of right now, I'm probably going to go with the person who's on our chamber, other local Parkville.
Yep. So again, your choice. If you find someone local that you want to work with, absolutely do that. You have a local contact you can work with. We chose to do it through our payroll provider just because it was really simple. It made all the paperwork straightforward for us, and Gusto would then file all the stuff related to the health insurance payments that we're making and help us with taxes and that kind of thing. So that was really helpful. But this is like a topic that I'm not a super expert on. When this kind of stuff comes up, I'm typically like, somebody else get the options for me. Let me know what the options are, and then I'll help make the decision. Like I'm not the health insurance administrator, HR guy. In a lot of cases, it's actually Kelly. She's managed that for me in the past. I'm glad to hear that you're doing that. Your employees must be doing well for you if you are wanting to make that kind of investment, keep them around. That's good to hear.
If the rug cleaning wasn't going as good as it is, we probably wouldn't even be thinking about it. But the rug cleaning is just crazy right now. I'm running out of space. It's really out of hand.
How long is it taking you to get rugs in and out? So if a rug comes in today, when would it be finished and sent back?
I'd like to have them done. I usually like about a 4-day turnaround. I know it's short, it's quick, but everybody else in the area is 30-day turnaround. When you search rug cleaning Kansas City, we're one of the first ones that pop up, even though there's a pretty heavy hitter down the road. That's all they do is rug cleaning. And it's been amazing.
So SEO is working out for you. I know we're running ads for the rugs too. There's a lot of demand for rug cleaning. And once you start getting reviews for rugs, like when you have people leaving you 5-star reviews saying you did a killer job on my rug, I dropped off my Oriental rugs with these folks and they got all the pet urine smell out. Once that stuff starts showing up on your Google business profile and you have photos of the kind of work that you're doing, the rug cleaning business, it's easy to get customers for this. There's actually a ton of demand for it out there. I'm really glad to hear it's going well for you. Peter, what's going on, man? I know you joined the call tonight.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Good, man. Staying busy. It's been a little crazy this winter, but in a good way, especially the last 2 weeks. I've been super busy the last 2 weeks getting YouTube ads set up for people. But how are you doing?
Good. My wife and I were doing random stuff for the company, and saw one of your videos, and you guys were talking about us. So I was like, I need to join these. We're here now.
Dude, it's good to see you. It's been a little while. How are things going for your business? You moved.
We moved from sunny California to good old Idaho.
How's business in Idaho now? You've been there for a while.
April will be a full year. It's going really good. It's going really good. There's like so many carpet cleaners out here. A lot of them are really bad, and it makes more work for good carpet cleaners. So there's a lot of that going on. We're busier here than we're in California. It's kind of interesting, like the market wise, like I think Kingsway was the gentleman you were speaking to. I haven't met him yet. He lives like right next to me. I need to connect with him.
You guys should connect. Super nice guy.
Yeah. Sound like a super nice guy. There's a couple big companies around here, but it's such a weird niche because there's so many people moving in, moving out, that nobody has an established cleaner. So like right now it makes sense. Everyone has their marketing campaign so high right now because you're trying to catch everybody as they move in, or as they move out. So client retention seems to be pretty big right now. It's going good though.
Good thing to focus on is retention. You are in a really competitive market and in a market with high costs. You were in a great market before too.
We charge more out here, almost the same out here as we did in California.
That's crazy.
California does not appreciate any type of blue collar service. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
That's too bad. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well in Idaho. We have a client who's in your old area in California. He actually just started up with us, maybe.
Who is it?
I don't know if I want to say his name on the call.
Okay.
He's crushing. I think he just had a record January last month.
Just got multiple dams.
Yes,
Okay.
but only running one currently, I think.
I'm trying to think it's the guy we sold our company to, because we mentioned your guys' company to him. So he's a great guy. So I was curious if that was him.
Glad to hear it. All right. Well, this is kind of an open format call. I don't really have anything to talk about tonight. The one thing that people have asked me to talk about, and I haven't gotten to it yet, is AI. And I feel like we haven't really talked a lot about AI because one big reason, when I've talked about AI on Facebook and on YouTube, but especially on Facebook, a lot of people haven't been that interested in it. Last year, I was talking about AI and folks were kind of like turned off by it. They weren't sure they wanted AI. This year, I see a lot more folks getting interested in it. Obviously, still some people who are very against it. That's fine. I get it, but it's a huge opportunity. Obviously, this is the biggest thing that's happening in the world right now. It's affecting every business. If we're not going to talk about it tonight at a future call in the next couple of weeks here, we definitely need to talk more about AI, even if we just go into like the basics of what's possible and then what AI features are available in the tools that you're already using right now or the tools that are available to you. Because I think if you're not using it, at least for things like generating flyers, price sheets, graphics for your business, posts for your social media, responses to the reviews on your Google and your Yelp profiles, responses to emails. If you have a tricky email that you're not sure how to respond to, like a customer who is bringing up a complaint, an issue, or something like that, can help you with those kind of situations. I don't recommend using AI for legal advice necessarily, but like you can ask legal questions and kind of get a direction like of where you should look. And then you can go speak to an actual legal professional to get it done. Like AI, it's useful for so many different things right now. I feel like I'm seeing more and more people are using it this year, but I'm also getting questions from people about like, how should I be using this? What should I actually be doing? I think probably the easiest and like probably the most satisfying use case that I've seen recently is just creating AI flyers. Like if you take your information, put it into Chat GPT or Gemini. I really like Gemini. Gemini has an image tool called Nano Banana. I think it does a fabulous job, but ChatGPT's image capabilities have come a long way too. If you just type your company information into either one of those, you could even give them a link to your website and then give it some prices or give it a special offer or something like that. It will create great looking flyers for you. It can do it on brand. It can bring in your logo. It can bring in images. It can basically knock out all of your creative needs. If you're not doing print marketing or anything like that right now, you can get all that stuff created. If you need help with that, reach out to our team. If you're a client, let us know we can help you with it. We could just run it for you, give you the output, and you can use it, or we can show you how to do it, and then you can take it and go from there. We're happy to help you with that kind of stuff. So even basic use cases like that, I feel like just get started with AI for that. But all the way on the other end of the spectrum, we could talk about using AI to respond to every email, text message, and phone call that comes into your business 24 hours a day. That's getting more and more important for a couple of reasons. Number one, Google is ranking businesses based on how responsive they are on the phone. So if people are calling you and it's during business hours and you're not answering, Google will actually knock your ranking down. If they call you outside of business hours and you're not answering, they'll favor businesses that do pick up outside of business hours. If you have a tool that helps you answer those calls 24/7, that puts you in the best position to show up at the top of Google or at the top of AI searches in the future. More AI searches are happening now. They want to connect people with businesses who are available right now. The other thing is that Google's introducing tools where customers can reach out to your business with an AI bot. They can have an AI bot reach out to your business and two of your competitors to ask for pricing on their job. If you don't want to be talking to bots all day long, you could get your own bot that's trained on your business, your pricing, how you handle things, and your bot can talk to Google's bot. And then all of those things can be handled for you on an automated basis. That may sound a little scary right now, bots talking to bots, but like literally that's what you're going to be seeing happening this year in your market, is people are going to be placing kind of robocalls to your business to get information, because it's just easier for them to say, go out and get me 3 quotes than it is to pick up the phone and try to get a hold of 3 carpet cleaners. So AI is a tool that you can use to make yourself available all the time. There's a bunch of ways you can plug that into your business. House Call Pro, some of those tools, they have AI features available. The CRM that we offer is built on a tool called High Level, the High Level CRM, and subsequently the BookCleaningJobs CRM. They all have AI features built in, AI voice, AI text messaging, AI DM responses for Facebook Messenger. So if people DM your Facebook page or Instagram page and you want to have that conversation handled by an AI bot that can, in a friendly, conversational, and natural way, talk to your customers, ask, how can I help you? Get them pricing, tell them about the process, give them a booking link, and then deliver a fully booked job to you. That's all available right now. You can do that inside of the CRM. There's an AI upgrade that you have to turn on. There's a small cost to turning it on, but it is way cheaper than hiring an employee, like way, not even comparable, right? The cost of having AI do stuff for you is like pennies on the dollar compared to hiring human employees. And we were just talking about the cost of adding health insurance, payroll taxes, and all that stuff. If you can have a lot of your admin work in your business done by a bot, might save you some headcount, might save you from having to hire an extra ops person or something like that. Could be a big savings to you and also deliver a lot of business to you this year. So I don't know, we can talk about AI and go in depth sometime. Maybe we do like a working session, show what's possible, but I definitely want to talk about that at some point here. Before I ramble on any longer, any questions, anything coming up for you guys? Thoughts, questions, concerns?
I just have a random question about my business.
Yeah, please.
We're not showing up on maps anymore in Idaho. We're back to California.
Really? That's an easy
Yeah.
fix.
I was wondering why it's been a little slow. I know we requested, we sent in something. Like my wife's been awesome. She's been kind of handling some stuff. We've been slower now. So once we moved here, we got ads going. We've just been busy. We were working 6 days a week. It was a total blessing. Things have been a little bit slower, had some family stuff. So now we're buckled in here trying to get all this sorted out. But we're showing up in California again. So
Easy,
like, we don't
easy.
show up all in Idaho. So I'm like, oh, that's not good.
So this happened to another client of ours, and it actually turned out to be a competitor who was moving his map pin to another location. So
I don't think it's the case for Peter.
yeah, this could be.
Taken out. Who we taking out?
So if it's not something malicious like that, sometimes it's just Google picking up old information and switching your profile back to an old location.
Okay. But I think our name was showing up as still California with palm trees, and everyone in Idaho hates California. And so we're like, let's get rid of palm trees. Not the best look out here.
Okay. Yeah. No, we can get that fixed. We already have direct access to your profile, so we're able to go in and make the changes that need to be made. If anybody else out there is having an issue like that, where Google is showing wrong information on your profile, you can obviously go in and just edit your profile directly inside of Google Business Profile Manager, but there's something else you can do that is maybe a pro level tip. If you're having trouble getting Google to accept your edits, like you keep telling Google, no, I'm in this location, no, this is my phone number, and Google's not taking it, find somebody who has a Google, what do they call it? A local guide account. Basically, what that means is they've been submitting reviews on Google under their profile for a while, and they've built up enough reviews that Google thinks they're a helpful local guide. They give those people kind of like superpowers. So I have a local guide account because I've left reviews for local businesses everywhere I've ever lived. So I have a certain level built up as a local guide, and I can go in and suggest, I can go in on Google Maps with my personal profile, and I can suggest a new phone number, a new address, a new website on different Google profiles. And Google will accept those suggestions a lot of times because I'm a local guide. So we can use that if we need to, but if anyone out there is struggling with this, that's another way to get your Google stuff updated. If you're struggling through it, just find a local guide. We'll get that fixed for you. Do you know, when did you notice that it was showing up in California again?
So it's actually something weird. It's a Google bug because the address is correct when you look at the address, but it does say Thousand Oaks. So we need to get a hold of Google and see if we can get that fixed because it does not match what the address is.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, that copy plus code is showing up as Thousand Oaks.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Oh,
We'll
also, I watched your guys' last video talking about signs you put on corners and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yard
Is that
signs.
really? I was listening to that at the gym, and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good thing, but. And then I was driving out. I saw the City of Meridian, one of the workers pulling the flags of the signs out of the corner. So I'm like, is it allowed? Not allowed?
Yeah. So there's different levels of allowed and not allowed. So some places not allowed at all, and they'll punish you for it. If they find your signs, they'll contact you or they'll find your business and they'll send you a fine. So you can look this up. Literally, if you look up yard signs and then the municipality that you're worried about, you can find the specific code for it. But a lot of places, what they do is they'll pull the signs up once a month. They take them all somewhere and you can go pick those signs up if you want them. So you can go get your signs back. Sometimes it's a trap and they'll give you a hard time. They'll be like, hey, you shouldn't be putting these out. You're littering our, but a lot of times it's just, they just go pick them up to make sure that they haven't been sitting there for 6 months or a year or whatever. A lot of communities, they honestly just know that small businesses do this. Yeah. They don't want the small businesses in their community to feel like, dude, I can't, why the city's giving me a hard time. I'm just trying to live here and make a living. Like they don't want to give you too hard of a time in a lot of cases. So if it's allowed in your community, dude, just go like put them out everywhere. You can move them around if you want to. You can go pick them back up yourself and move them around if you want to, but it's a good tactic, man. Like it will make your
we're definitely going to invest in that this year.
Yeah.
Also Instagram videos. We're going to try to get, you guys don't do any marketing through Instagram, correct?
We do. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
We do
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram marketing. It's actually part of our, so there's another plan on the next level up. We usually run Google ads for everybody. We start with Google because it's the most direct hit as far as getting customers that are ready to buy, ready to book an appointment. Facebook tends to bring in customers who are like not quite ready to sign up. They're looking for a deal. They want to chat with you and maybe kick your tires a little, price check first. But we do run Facebook ads and Instagram ads. My favorite thing to do right now is to run upholstery ads on Facebook and Instagram. We've had some folks running like a couch cleaning special or a sectional cleaning special that are crushing with that on Facebook. So yeah, we can definitely help with that if you need the help. It's on the next plan up. So there's a small additional monthly cost for us to set it up and manage it.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, that's the next thing we're trying to get is a professional video of us in a nice house. That's kind of the next step we're looking at. Send that out to you guys and a couple of other places.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, I like running.
That seems to be huge. Yeah. But it seems to only work if it's a really good quality video and it looks professional and it looks jiffy.
We've had videos that were just simple clips from like an iPhone of just somebody running a wand on the ground or running a buffer, a CRV or whatever. We've made that stuff work on YouTube ads. On Facebook ads, a lot of times just image ads work really well for me or simple clips. We've been doing the upholstery ads, so it's really easy. You get a picture of the wand on the upholstery sucking up all the dirty water. Really, really easy shot to get. Just run that on Facebook with a good offer and then target it well and make sure that you're getting the leads. I like to use Facebook instant lead forms and verify phone numbers whenever possible. But like, as long as you do all that stuff, it's actually really easy to take simple clips and get leads. If you do a produced video, that can work better. We can also run that for you on YouTube ads and we can put you on TV screens all over your area. So Facebook and Instagram will do better for phones. YouTube will put you on TV screens too.
Yeah, we saw our ad on YouTube.
Sweet.
I was like, "Whoa, that's cool, awesome, this
Yeah.
is sick." Yeah, it's like I didn't do this. This would have taken me a year.
Yeah. No, if you've ever given us videos, even like simple video clips, we will typically take that and just run YouTube ads. Even if we're not explicitly telling you that we're going to run YouTube ads, we'll usually set it up on a remarketing campaign because we just want people in your local area to see you over and over. The YouTube ads are really inexpensive. It's really cheap to show up for people over and over again, a lot less expensive than paying for clicks or phone calls on Google. The YouTube ads are way cheaper. So yeah, man, send us more videos. We'll put them everywhere.
Definitely will. Perfect.
Spencer, same thing. Rug cleaning videos. We can take that stuff, run it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and dude, you'll have to open a second rug cleaning location.
So I've got a ton of those videos. I've gotten so far as to get the tripod out with the little start the video button, all kinds of stuff. I've tried uploading them onto that Google folder, and I don't know if I'm just completely illiterate or what I'm got going on here, but there was a Google folder that I think,
Yeah.
man, what is his name?
Javier?
Javier, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Javier set it up. And for some reason, I try to upload it, and it either says failed or something happened in the process. And I don't know if I
Okay.
need to just do it. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, and after we talked about this last time, I actually went in and made sure the permissions were okay, and I opened them up a little bit to make sure that you could upload
Okay.
it. And it should be fine, but if you're still having trouble with it, let me know and we can give you a different number to message them to.
Yeah, we could do text, email, Google Drive, or if you're on an iPhone and you're trying to send video files, sometimes they'll create like an iCloud link where it'll host the video for us. And then you can just send me the iCloud link and I can download it from there. So whatever way, like whatever means necessary.
Okay. Yeah, because I bet I've got 20 just awesome videos I'd love to have out there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So what I normally recommend is you can just post them straight to Facebook and Instagram. Upload anything like that to your YouTube channel as well. Like if you have good video clips, they don't even have to be edited. If you just have clips of rugs being cleaned and that kind of stuff, upload that to your YouTube channel. You would be shocked at how many views, especially shorts, will get. If you have a vertical video clip where your phone is just upright like this, under 60 seconds of rug cleaning, like it's almost too easy to get thousands of views on videos like that on YouTube. You don't even have to run ads. But we can take those and run those ads for
If
you.
you're a client of ours, you can send us the videos and we'll get them uploaded to your YouTube.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I think I put 2 shorts up on YouTube that day we had that call and we were kind of talking about it. I put a couple up the next day and I think I got like 2 or 3 views. So I don't know, do I have to do the whole hashtag everything or I don't know what I did wrong there. Or
Yeah.
if I did anything wrong.
It could be that you didn't fill out the information on the YouTube video, like to give it to the right keywords. But like in most cases, honestly, here's the thing with YouTube Shorts. They're not ranking YouTube Shorts based on keywords. They're not based on the titles. They're not based on any of that stuff. YouTube Shorts show up for people based on how engaging they are. So your channel is like, think of it this way, like your channel's in a certain league, right? You start out in this like minor league, kind of like amateur league, right? Where you post videos on your YouTube channel and YouTube might show your videos to a handful of people, right? Because you're like a local band who's playing at the bowling alley this weekend, right? You don't have a huge audience yet. So YouTube shows your videos to a few people and they judge the feedback that they get from that. If people watch a certain percentage of that video, like 15%, 25%, 50%, right? YouTube measures all that stuff. If they like it, they measure that stuff. If they share the video or commented on it, they measure all that stuff. YouTube's looking for engagement. So they show it to a few people, they measure the engagement. And if the engagement's really good, then they open up to a wider audience. So the first trick with YouTube Shorts is to just make the video good enough that anybody would watch at least half of the video. The trick to that is to keep it short. If your video is like 10, 15 seconds long, it's really hard not to watch half of it, right? You can increase your watch time just by having, or your watch percentage just by having a shorter video clip at first. So make short rug cleaning clips, show the process really up close where it's really clear, like that there's like dirty water coming out of it or whatever, right? Show all that stuff up close in short clips. And you'll usually get a lot more views on it because YouTube will show it to a few people. It'll get good initial engagement, and then they'll show it to a wider audience. What happens next is, let's say you upload one of those videos today, it's Monday. And then next Monday, you upload another one. And then next Monday after that, you upload another one. YouTube will start showing your videos to more and more people as you're getting more consistent and as you're getting good engagement. If you're consistently getting good engagement and consistently posting, they give you a wider and wider audience. Now, sometimes you'll break out without even trying. You'll just post a video on a brand new YouTube channel, and for some reason, it'll get thousands of views. This happened to us in Oxford, Mississippi, when we first started a YouTube channel for our client there. One of his videos was like a 7 or 10-second clip of his 22-year-old employee with a carpet cleaning wand cleaning at a restaurant. And that was it. Like literally, that was it. Just on the carpet. That was it. That clip got thousands of views on a brand new YouTube channel. You can't always predict when that's going to happen. You can give the video like the right title, description, tags, all that stuff. And it could increase your odds of showing up for more people. But what I really think you should do with those elements, what I think you should do as a local business for a best practice, is to use that opportunity to just give people your business name, phone number, your website URL, list the services that you offer, list the areas that you serve, maybe even put a copy and paste a testimonial into there, a recent review that you got from somebody. Just put enough stuff in the description and in the title that YouTube knows who your business is, where you serve, and what you do. And then if somebody happens to click on the video and look at the description, they can see how to call you or visit your website. That's all I would do starting out. You might get more advanced than that as you go, but for local business like a carpet cleaning, rug cleaning, house cleaning type business, I would just start there and focus more on getting consistent clips uploaded every week.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, there's like YouTube SEO gurus out there, right? I think that stuff is better. Like if you do like kind of what I do, I'm trying to make videos to reach a certain audience, people who own carpet cleaning and house cleaning businesses and rug cleaning businesses. Like it's hard to reach those audiences without putting the right SEO efforts into your ads. For rug cleaning, carpet cleaning services in a local area, it's less important, honestly. It just is. Yeah.
Cool.
What else? I'm glad you're shooting videos on the rug cleaning stuff, by the way. That's super smart.
Tons of them. Some of the stuff we see, it's just, you ask yourself, how did these people just let this sit here in their floor?
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to open a rug cleaning business last year and I never got around to doing it. But one of the things I wanted to do was for our grand opening was to have a contest where people could bring in their dirtiest rugs and we would clean all of them for free, as long as we can make videos out of them and then tag the owner or whatever. Like we were going to do some kind of a contest like that. I just really wanted people to bring in super nasty rugs that we could get videos of so that we could blast that stuff everywhere and then start getting a ton of customers in a local market somewhere.
People would have loved that.
Yeah.
But you should start it.
I should. But the problem is now I have to pick a market where I don't have a client that would be pissed at me for doing it. I have to go somewhere where I don't have anybody that I know.
Sounds like Idaho is out.
Idaho's out. Yeah, no, it's out. I think every good area is out, man. I know cleaners everywhere. Even Milwaukee, my old area. Like the crazy part is I know the dudes who own my old business there. So I can't go back to Milwaukee and compete with them. And I sold my rug cleaning leads to another guy in Milwaukee and he's still getting those leads today. So it's crazy, you know?
Man.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
Nothing to do with AI, I don't think. What's something we can do in our area when there's a cleaner on every single cul-de-sac out here?
Mhm.
What do we do that's new, different, stands out? Seems like the average client moved from, we call it California, Oregon, Washington. Pretty wealthy people moving in. I don't know if it's Google. I don't know if we can compete with Google price-wise just because of how many other people are running ads on Google. What do you got for us on that?
Kelly, let me know if you have any suggestions. The first thing that comes to my mind is more niche or niche services. One of the things that stood out to me in the last year is Spencer's done really well with rug cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Another client of ours has done really well with drapery cleaning. He'll go into your house and take the drapes down, clean them off site, bring them back and hang them back up. He also does repairs on those. And that's a high ticket service. People who are searching for that are people that have money, spend money. Those are custom drapes hanging from their windows, right? Like you're talking bigger houses, tons of nicer textile surfaces, right? Tons of like higher ticket stuff to clean. If you can get in the door to clean that stuff first, then the rest of the business is yours to have, right? So there's a guy on Facebook, I think a lot of people know, Manuel, who helps people get into the stone and hard surface, like natural stone countertops and floors and showers, that kind of stuff. He helps you get into that kind of business. But he's a great guy, by the way. You should go like buy his program, check his stuff out, all that. He's a friend of mine on Facebook. So one of the things he always says is he actually cleans more carpets now as a stone guy than when he was a carpet cleaner, because he gets in the house, he gets in these really nice houses to do the stone. He's in the showers, cleaning up the shower stall, removing soap scum, cleaning even the glass, right? Like the glass walls in the shower, that kind of stuff, doing the countertops. And then all he has to do is say, hey, by the way, I noticed your hardwood floors. By the way, I noticed the carpet in these rooms. By the way, I noticed your rugs. I noticed your upholstery. Like the rest of it's all there for the taking. So I would think about if there's any other services that you are interested in getting into like that would put you into those nicer homes, because obviously we can advertise those online. We can do SEO. We can add it to your Google profile. We can run ads for it if you want. YouTube ads are great for that, by the way. You can put it on your social media. You can also do direct mail. And direct mail is more effective with a high ticket niche service than it is with carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning. Direct mail kind of sucks if you're just doing carpet cleaning. It works if you're sending direct mail to your existing customers. But if you're trying to hit new customers and win business, it's hard to do it with carpet and upholstery cleaning. It's much easier to do it with a high ticket service. So I like that tactic of getting in those houses that way. Offer them a higher ticket service that would only appeal to those types of customers. And then once you get in the door, you have the relationship, offer them the rest of what you have.
Gotcha. Yeah, because all the homes out here are pretty much brand new within the last 5 years. Majority of them, obviously. Countertop cleaning is something we're really interested in. We started doing a little bit of that. Rug cleaning was something we really wanted to do in California. You go to a house and they're like, yeah, it's a $30,000 rug on the floor. Yeah. We have to have a waiver sign, but out here, people don't have really expensive rugs. People kind of do the cheaper Amazon stuff, it seems like, or the Wayfair rugs out here. But countertops for sure. That could be something interesting. And upholstery. We do a lot of upholstery.
Nice.
I hate plain upholstery. It sucks, but it's consistent.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Everybody says that, but it's good money. I like cleaning upholstery as long as someone else is doing it, as long as it's an employee handling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Good tips.
Yeah. Let me know if we can help you in any way with that this year. I'd be happy to help you out. What's going on, you?
What up? How's it going?
Good. What's going on with you, man? I know you were messaging me this week about hiring, right?
Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm trying to start, at least try to get a guy in before it gets too busy.
Yeah.
You know, that way I can train him, because I already have a technician, but the plan is to get another one, because right now I have 2 vans, but usually just one technician is running most jobs. I'll take on the extra jobs. Like, usually my tech does like 4, and I'll do like 2.
Every day?
Usually.
Nice, dude. You're on the cusp. You got to get that second van going full time.
Yeah. Any tips from you guys?
Yeah. So for me, the biggest thing with getting the second van and really just like getting our schedule booked out more was I already had the leads that I needed. Sometimes I thought I needed more leads. I thought the phone's not ringing enough for me to fill out 2 vans consistently, but that wasn't actually true. I was actually just not getting back to everybody. I was kind of letting some phone calls slide, waiting a while to respond to voicemails, ignoring my email. Like if I was really honest with myself, all I had to do to fill a second van was just respond to leads quicker and just be more on top of it. So actually what happened is I ended up accidentally, like I had Kelly take over responding to leads and phone calls and everything. And she was so much better at it and so much more efficient at it that she ended up getting us booked out without increasing our ad spend, without anything else. We just responded to more leads more aggressively and we're able to fill our schedule for 2 trucks. If you're not getting enough leads, like honestly, like realistically, you need more. The easy thing to do is just turn up the ad budget. You could turn it up on LSAs. You could turn it up on Google ads, you could turn it up on both, or you could introduce Facebook and Instagram ads. That could help fill it out. But Facebook and Instagram ads, they honestly might make your phone ring like off the hook. I actually had a guy who started running Facebook and Instagram ads after his Google was already like flying. And he ended up turning off the Facebook ads within 30 days because he was getting too many leads from Facebook and he couldn't respond to them fast enough. And he felt like the Google leads were always hotter. And he just got tired of, like, he was stressed out trying to deal with it all. So he ended up shutting the Facebook stuff off. So if you do both, if you decide to run Facebook, Instagram, and Google, just like free up your time so that you're available to answer everything, because you might be overwhelmed with messages.
For sure. The way I've been using Instagram, because we already have a pretty large following, I've been using it just kind of organically. And I'll boost posts just to be like on top of my followers' minds.
Yep.
But I'm using Google as my main source, I guess.
Yeah. You've been one of the more active people on Instagram that I work with. You've always done a really good job posting on there. I see your stories. It seems like you post from pretty much every job.
Yeah.
That does a good job of letting people know that you're active. What's funny to me is I know other cleaners who follow you and they watch your stories.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Boosting posts on Instagram and on Facebook, it is a good way to just get more people to view that post. Like, basically what's happening is you're just paying to get more reach on that post. And if you have an offer in there, then hopefully more people seeing it means more people calling you, more people DMing you, people reaching out. When you turn on like a specialized Facebook ads campaign and you run ads across Facebook, Instagram, and also Facebook's audience network, that's an option. Sometimes I turn that off, but they have other places they can show your ads. What we're going to do is set up a Facebook ad that has a lead form built into it, kind of like the form that's on your website. So if people are scrolling Facebook and they see the deal for get your sectional cleaned starting at $229 or $279 or $350 or whatever your price is, right? If they click that ad, it's going to open up a lead form in Facebook. It's going to pre-fill their name, phone number, email address, stuff that Facebook already knows about them because they have all their info anyways. And then we can just collect the lead right there in Facebook. So you end up getting leads just like you get from your website, but from Facebook too. The ones from Facebook, they'll come in as we set it up so you get an email just like anything else. It'll say new lead, Barbara requested a quote. She has an L-shaped sectional. You'll get an email just like that. But we're just turning that on the Facebook side of things too. So you'll just get like a bunch more of those types of leads. We can also set up, by the way, where you get a Facebook message. If you're better at messaging people back, we can automatically open a messenger conversation if they fill out your ad. Then you can just Facebook message with them.
Yeah, my plan was to fill up van number 2, the original budget I was spending last year.
Cool.
And then worst case, then I'll have to crank it up whenever I need it. But the goal was to target all our clients. We're cold texting, cold email, like 30 clients a day.
Yeah. How's that? Are you getting a good response from that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
smart.
it helps.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, there's like a good, I don't know, at least a good 5 per month minimum.
Yeah.
Or 4 or 5 per month that we reactivate.
Do you send any kind of like automated texts or emails or postcards to your customers to remind them to come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do that? With house call?
With house call.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And then we're text blasting like daily to like past clients, like every 6 months, or clients that used us 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Or clients that used us even later or earlier than that. I mean.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're booking 5-6 jobs a day.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, on
everywhere.
the
A lot of
slower
people aren't
season
doing
right
that.
now, I
Yeah,
would say at least 3 to 5 per day. Yeah.
When do you feel like it normally gets busy in your area? Because it's warmer where you live than it is in a lot of places.
To be honest, it's been pretty decent considering it's our slower time, but when it gets busier, like end of March.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So that's why I'm trying to hire before it gets busy.
Yeah, it's coming up soon, man. It's the 23rd. Have you posted the job yet?
I did. The plan was to get somebody like first 10 to 20 hours, and then slowly when I feel confident, just boom, full time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll be honest, I had easier time finding guys that said they wanted full-time work, but then they'd be willing to accept like part-time work. If I put out a part-time job, I felt like I got fewer applicants and worse applicants. So it might honestly, not that you should pull a bait and switch necessarily, but it might be worth advertising for a full-time job and then talking with them and saying, hey, I'm going to start you out at this level, and then you're going to move up to full-time once you're fully trained or something like that in 60 days, 30 days. You might just get better quality applicants. I don't know.
Yeah, because right now, what's holding me back is like today, my guy's doing 4, all of them by himself.
Yeah.
So I didn't really do anything today. So, I mean, it's supposed to rain in the next couple of days, so it slowed down a bit. So that's the only thing.
California. Everybody stops when it rains.
Yeah, I know, right? And it doesn't even rain that bad,
That's crazy.
but that's the only thing kind of holding me back right now. But as soon as I get back to doing 2 myself and then my guy like 4, then that's my plan right there. I'll pull the trigger.
Nice, dude. Well, let me know if I can do anything else to help you out with it. But dude, I don't have any doubt you're going to fill 2 vans this year. Like, you have a killer reputation. If I look at any of your socials, your website, anything, like, dude, you're the company I'm going to call. Yeah, you should be booking 2 vans easily this year. Spencer, are you running 2 vans right now?
Yeah, we've got 2 vans running full time. We actually just bought a brand new setup in December. We had that one van get totaled early November. We had the setup. We officially took possession of it early January, but we purchased it all in December. I bought the totaled van back from the insurance company. So my original idea was to fix it and have 3 vans running, but I think, I mean, it was an E250 with 400,000 miles on it. So I found a gentleman who's going to buy my El Diablo. There's nothing wrong with the truck mount. I mean, it's a great machine, so we're going to sell it. And I'm too busy with rugs to even think about messing with a 3rd van right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 2 vans every day.
Yeah. What was it like when you made the transition from 1 to 2 vans?
Terrifying.
Any trick to it?
That
Or
was my
just-
question. That was my question right there.
It was terrifying, but at the same time, as long as I made sure the guy I hired, he did come from carpet cleaning. That's all he's ever done. I kind of wanted somebody with no experience so that I could teach them the way I want it done. I didn't want any bad habits being brought over, which he's actually really good for the most part. He upsells like crazy, but I pay my guys commission on residential jobs. I pay them hourly on commercial jobs. And when it comes to commission, I mean, really, it's, hey, make it whatever you want. I've already bid the job to make money. So anything more than what it is, money in the bank. But yeah, definitely stressful. But I made sure I was with him for, I think I rode with him for a month, or he rode with me for a month. And then I had him go with my other guy. That way he could kind of see how we do things at our company.
How many jobs were you guys doing within both vans?
With both vans, each guy does at least 3 jobs a day.
When you started, like when you first started right there? When you first...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I was in the van and I was doing 3, sometimes 5 jobs a day myself. And my other guy I had him at least 3 jobs. My goal is to do at least 8 jobs a day. And we do that pretty consistently. Right now, it's kind of a weird time. The weather's just doing this. But we at least do, in the slow season, 4 to 5 jobs a day. The goal is 8. I want to do $2,000 a day in revenue, $1,000 each van.
Yep.
Which is very, very doable.
For sure.
And then with the rugs on top of that, I keep going back to the rug thing. That's my time. That's what I do.
That's good though. So what's the advantage? I mean, I could see that you charge more for picking it up, and also, like, do you get a lot of calls just for rugs, like to open the door, and then from there you just go in, basically?
Yep.
And
Yep. We stopped cleaning rugs in the customer's home 100%. We do not clean rugs in the home anymore. One, it gets them to our facility. We can do them the right way, hang dry them, make sure everything's perfect, or as perfect as we can get it. While we're walking through the house, like, oh, hey, got carpet. We take care of the carpet, tile, grout. We clean hardwood, LVP. Just don't overwhelm them, but just offer it.
Yeah.
Maybe throw them a 10%. We got 10% coupons we give out. Just things like that, man.
Sheesh.
I found that rug customers are a different customer than carpet cleaning customers.
Yes.
It's like I was saying earlier with niche services, however you want to say it. Like if you go in to talk about somebody's countertops or somebody's natural stone floors or their shower stall, that's a different conversation than someone who's just trying to get the carpets clean because they're moving out this weekend and the landlord needs a receipt or whatever, right? The rug customers are a different customer. If they're calling you about a specific rug that they need cleaned, a lot of times it's a pet job, first of all. So you already know you're going to be able to upsell the cost of the pet treatment. And then a lot of times they have more than one rug, right? A rug buyer is a rug buyer. They don't buy one rug. They keep buying rugs. My wife, you should see downstairs. My wife has like 5-6 rugs in the downstairs area of our house. She just keeps getting more, which is fine. I love them. I think they're great. They do have to be cleaned, you know, and every time the dog throws up, it's always on the damn rug. So it's like they have to get cleaned frequently. When you get in with the rug owners, they'll have you clean those rugs at least once a year, if not twice a year. They don't mind paying the premium price, and they're open to you doing the other services like Spencer was saying, the carpets, whatever.
For sure. Hey, Spencer, do you get a lot of rugs that you can't clean?
So far, I mean, I've taken a lot of classes to handle silks, wools, viscous, just anything and everything. So far, we've been able to clean everything. But we've only been really doing it since, what, Reuben? September, October, well, I guess August, maybe?
Yeah.
When I got all the actual equipment. I got the centrifuge. I built the rub pit, the high flow pump, the scrub, all the things.
But that's good, bro, because you basically made like a whole nother department now, like a whole nother like side of income.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, when it's slow, bro, you could like say you don't have a full route for a van, just fucking clean rugs.
Yeah, I bring my guys in. You know what? I mean, when those wool rugs, those 8x10s get wet, I mean, those things are pushing 400 or 500 pounds, and I can't lift them in the centrifuge. So yeah, I get one of my guys there, and off we go.
Yeah.
You got a shop, or you do it in your house?
I got a shop.
Gee, that's where it's at, bro, right there.
Yeah, we had to do something. We had a small commercial garage space. It was about 800 square feet, but we outgrew that in a year, and we got lucky and found this spot. It's about 3,500 square feet.
Damn,
That's big.
Yeah,
that's huge, bro.
yeah, and we already outgrew it. I've literally got rugs everywhere right now, on top of vans, hanging up, flipped over, clothes rack, makeshift things. We're in the process of trying to get with Centrum Force and get a actual rug drying rack.
Yeah.
So,
And are you making separate ads for the rugs?
Reuben and Kelly are taking care of that for us on Google.
I think we've actually got a separate campaign, separate budget just for the rugs now. So that's one of the things is like, once you get serious about rugs, or we've had people add house cleaning as a service or air duct cleaning, we can build it out as a totally separate campaign, separate budget. So if you were spending $100 a day on carpet cleaning ads, you could add another 50, maybe $100 a day just in rug cleaning ads. And that's a lot of money to spend on ads. But if you're doing it profitably, and then you're filling a schedule or two, a truck or two with carpet cleaning and upholstery jobs all day, and then you also have rugs coming in constantly, like it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the reason I turned off the rugs from my Google Guaranteed, because sometimes I'll get a call for like, hey, can you come clean this 3x5 rug?
So
but I can see how if you pick it up, though, it'll be more worth it, but not for a 3x5 rug. But at least for one rug, you could at least have a decent minimum or something.
Well, that's one thing. If a customer is spending over $350 with us, I don't charge them a pickup and delivery fee. If it's under that, we do have a $30. It's a one-time $30 pickup and delivery.
Okay.
I think you get better rug cleaning leads from Google ads rather than Google Guaranteed, because you can turn on the rug category for Google Guaranteed and you will get those bullshit calls where people are like, I have one 3x5 rug and they want it done for $30. They want it done for basically like laundromat or dry cleaner prices, right?
Yeah.
If you run straight up Google ads for rug cleaning, you can put higher prices in the ads. You could say rug cleaning from $225 or from $450 a square foot. You can kind of put those prices in there to qualify people and scare away the cheap folks. It works a lot better, and you're going to get more serious customers who click those ads. You just got to build out a separate page that shows the types of rugs your customers have, show you cleaning them, talk about your process, talk about the pet treatment, especially because that's what they want to hear is you can get pet odor out. They don't always, if you can't get the stain out, sometimes people are okay with that. It's the odor, right? Like that's always the big thing. But yeah, if you ever want to get into rugs, man, hit us up.
I do. That's on the plans, I guess, for the future.
Yeah.
First, I want to get van number 2 full time. I'm already basically out of the van for the most part. I'll do jobs to, of course, to bring in more revenue after or to be able to fill in the schedule. But my whole plan was to wait for this busy season to just go all out.
Let's do it, man. Yeah, I'm ready. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What are the margins on a pretty simple rug spa setup? Equipment wise, I look it up. Seems to be all over the place.
It is. So I've seen people spend as little as maybe $5 to $7 grand on a really simple kind of DIY rug setup. And then I've seen people drop 50 to 100K on their rug setup and make it back in the first year, no problem. In the first 6 months, in some cases. So it's up to you how much you want to invest. Once you have, I think the space is like the main thing. You got to find a good space for it.
Yeah.
Hey Spencer, if you don't mind me asking, how much are you charging? Because for what we charge for like cleaning rugs in the home, anywhere from like $40 to $80 for your average rug topical cleaning though. What's the
So-
main difference? Like double?
Yeah, so let's just take an 8x10 wool area rug, for instance. We charge $3 a square foot.
Sheesh.
And that's exactly some of the reactions we get from a lot of people. But we tell them, hey, we're taking this rug, we're putting it in a bath, we're scrubbing the top, scrubbing the back, we're making sure none of the colors bleed. We guarantee 100% odor removal, urine removal. We guarantee all of that. I don't guarantee 100% stain removal, but odor, you can guarantee that on rugs all day, every day.
Yep.
And I kind of show them our process. I show them videos. Once they see that, once they realize, hey, this isn't just some goof coming in here with a glorified.
Topical.
Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, great, cool. Here's 3 more rugs. Polyesters, we're charging $250 to $3 a square foot, depending on what kind of polyester rug it is. Silks are up there. Silks, you're $6 plus on silk rugs. But I mean, if you look at a silk rug wrong, it's going to bleed color and you're probably going to end up buying a rug.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. we've taken a lot of classes. I've got a lot of time in with like Cam Mayville, Kyle Kluth, some of those guys, and it's very beneficial. But it's been fun. You can build your own rug pit. We built ours from plywood and 2x4s and a pool liner. That's what we're working with right now.
Cool. I would love to see it, bro. If you haven't seen it, I haven't checked it out.
Yeah, I think I follow you on Facebook. I'll show you some pictures and some videos of how we did some stuff.
Sick.
Yeah, you got some videos on the Carpet Boss Facebook page too, I think, Spencer, that show off a good bit of your setup, right?
Yeah, there's a few on there. We're starting this thing where we do Facebook Live Fridays. So
Nice.
if I got a guy free, we'll set up everything and we'll do a whole rug cleaning start to finish.
And that's really good content for social media.
Yeah.
Rug washing. That's
People eat it up.
yeah. Even on TikTok, because one thing I need to get better at is posting on TikTok. Because I don't post on TikTok. I'm all about Instagram. But I know TikTok is where it's at too, like especially now.
We cross post everywhere. So the CRM allows you to cross post to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google Business Profile. You could take the same video, the same photos, post them across all of those if you want to schedule them out inside of the CRM.
The
But
thing
yeah.
for what I think, at least for TikTok, is you need a certain type of content. My type of content for Instagram, at least, is more like just what we do, stuff like that. That's not really going to work too much for TikTok. You need like satisfying videos, stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to have like more on trend video formats.
Which I
the
record, but I'm not really doing the jobs as much anymore. So it's kind of tough,
Yeah, that makes it hard. Well, dude, like it'd be cool if you could train your employees to do that for you. But I know it's hard to get employees. Actually, funny story about employees being in your videos. We just had a client who got all 7 of their YouTube videos that feature one of their employees taken down from their YouTube channel yesterday.
Yeah.
Somebody submitted a complaint and said it's a violation of my privacy. So I looked at the videos. It was all the same employee that works at this carpet cleaning company. I'm guessing he got mad. Maybe he got fired. I don't know what happened.
Fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely got fired.
Yeah. So if you're putting your employees in your content, get a waiver that says they release it to you.
Sheesh. Yeah.
What I used to do for mine, I just had my employees, like they weren't even in the videos or the photos. They were just like, if they were showing like the actual job that was being done, they weren't in the pictures.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I post my employee, like.
Yeah.
But,
Whatever, man.
but yeah.
Works until one day when he gets pissed, but you can deal with that in the future, man.
Yeah, whenever he gets
Happy.
pissed. No,
Yeah.
he's freaking great, man. He's getting a bunch of 5 stars. That's why
Yeah.
I try to just book him jobs. I'm like, you got it, bro.
Yeah. It's nice when you don't have to be out there to get those 5-star reviews. When I first started hiring people, I was super worried that we wouldn't keep getting reviews.
Same.
And honestly, like I was worried about all kinds of stuff because we were sending here, I'll just be straight with you guys. Like I hired 2 black dudes as my first employees, and I was sending them into mostly white suburban neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, man, I hope this goes okay. I hope I don't get like any issues or whatever. Funny story, in all the time I did that, I had one customer accuse us of stealing. It was a crazy lady that lived in a trailer park. We cleaned for her, and she accused us of stealing all the diamonds in the world. She must have had just a huge vault full of them in her bedroom. That was the only issue I ever had. Those 2 dudes ended up going out and crushing for me. They got 5-star reviews all day long. And as soon as I saw that, like all of my concerns went away. I was just like, all right, I guess I don't need to worry about this.
Yeah, because that's the same way I was, man. I was like, I have all these 5 stars. It's going to be tough for me to get out of the van. And I just kept overthinking. But now it's like, let's go for number 2.
Yeah.
For the next one. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure the same thing happened to you guys. No, I mean,
Gotta
we don't
let
really
go.
know what we're doing until we just do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta let go. It's a Band-Aid.
It is. Yeah. I used to go follow my technicians around, stop at the job and introduce myself, make sure everything was going okay. And then finally I was like, this is stupid. Why am I even checking up on these guys? They clearly have
It
it.
is. But I mean, and on the good side, I guess you could use it to upsell.
Yeah.
Easy.
I
Or
was
teach
upselling a
them,
little bit.
or just go door knock, because that's
what I
something
should have been doing.
Yeah.
That's what I should have been doing, man. It took me a long time to realize that too. So I thought I was like helping my business by showing up to talk to the customers and being the face of the business or whatever. I don't know what I thought I was doing. I should have been out doing commercial prospecting. I should have went out and found commercial clients. That's how I should have spent all my time. But I wasn't thinking that way back then. I was worried about my reputation. I was worried about my employees because it was all new to me. And so I didn't have the kind of confidence that I have now. Eventually, I was confident enough in my employees. I actually moved to Seattle and left them running the business in Milwaukee. And it was great, man. Like it worked great for 2 years. So trust your employees, but it takes.
That's something I've been doing now, just estimates and just trying to close like recurring jobs. Like we have a elderly facility we do every month. So that's like where it's at. You want to get recurring jobs because then carpets are easy. Carpets are clean.
Yep.
And then your schedule's booked. So you can plan ahead, and I feel like that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I'm pushing for that this year.
Yeah. We ended up having a wait list. Like we were booked out a couple weeks most of the time. So for us to get a second van going, like once the wait list got to be 30 days long, we knew we had to add another truck. The thing is though, like even once you get 2 vans going, the carpet cleaning business is crazy. You're going to get customers calling you, canceling, rescheduling, that kind of stuff happens. So you'll get holes in your schedule. For me, the thing is like if somebody canceled on me for 1 o'clock today, odds are if I just answered every single call that came in, I was going to fill that hole like that. I didn't even have to go to my wait list half the time. Somebody would call me 5 minutes later and I'd end up booking that slot. So once you get into your busy season and you're running 2 vans, it's going to be hectic, but just stay on top of leads, start a wait list if you're starting to get booked out, and you'll be good, man. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. How do you do it, Spencer? You're the one picking up the phones?
Yeah, whenever anybody excuse me, let me back up. Whenever anybody calls, they get me every time. In the summer, late spring, summer, it does get pretty crazy, and I have thought about maybe we bring somebody on. Maybe I do call forwarding because there's days where my phone doesn't leave my face.
Yeah.
And then you're juggling that. You want to make sure you get everybody booked on the calendar, and then all of a sudden your guys call with a problem.
Yeah.
Or hey, you forgot to fill up the van today. Just stupid things.
Yeah.
It does. It adds up. But yeah, just
Because that's also where I'm like, shit, I feel like if I get somebody to pick up the phones, because I already have an assistant like in the Philippines. So
Mhm.
she does all my content, all my social media content. Also, I'll pick up the phone and I'll book the jobs and I'll just text her the information like, hey, book this job. I mean, schedule it.
Yeah.
So it frees up my time from having to input all the basic information. Like that shit's annoying. every day.
Yeah.
Time consuming, and it's easy. So that helps me out a lot. I'll just send her a screenshot of, or I'll just write it down on a sticky note, picture, boom, upload.
Does she handle your email inbox?
Yeah.
Cool.
And she
So
posts.
when you get leads in your email, she's responding to them?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I
I
just
don't meet
need
a
to
lot of
get
people
somebody
that
for
have
the
that,
calls
yeah.
now.
Yeah. Dude, pretty soon you could have her do it, and there's software that will remove her accent and make her sound like
Really?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's where. Oh,
I need to get a hold of it because I have a sales guy on my team that helps. Like, he takes some of the calls for us here at BookCleaningJobs, and he has an accent, and sometimes people don't like it. Like, they just hear his accent and they're immediately like, screw this.
Yeah.
But like, if he had that software, dude, they would never know that he even had the accent. He's bilingual. He speaks Spanish and English, so he's got a little bit of an accent.
Hey, I'm gonna need one for myself.
Yeah.
Hey, but no, that's good. Send me that link.
I'll look for it, man. It's more of like, I think it's more expensive right now than I thought it was. I looked it up recently. I'll find it for you. I'll send it over.
Because when it gets busy, man, and you're picking up the phone and then you're trying to do all the estimates and
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, you're gonna end up letting calls go or just get overwhelmed. I feel like that's a cheap way.
Yeah. AI can do it, but it's still a little bit awkward. And if people don't like AI, sometimes they just immediately are like, screw this. I don't want to talk to this AI bot.
I tried it, but I didn't really like it.
Yeah. You tried it like a year ago, man. We should hook it up this summer sometime when you get busy for like overflow and see how it goes again.
Is it?
It's gotten better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try it out. Yes.
We just had one of
Also-
the bigger companies out here. They did the AI, and we call around just to see what other people have set up, because that's our problem too. If during the workday, spring, summertime, I can't answer. I have to drop the one, go run over, answer the phone, hide in the corner of the house so they don't hear my machine, so it doesn't sound like low quality. Oh, it's just killing me. But the AI sounds terrible, and then you have a real person call right after. You're like, hey, can I help you? Because they know that you're gonna hate the AI
Yeah.
because it sounds like so terrible. I'm sure it'll get better, but
It's
that's
getting
the
better
problem.
fast.
Yeah.
It's getting better fast.
And
really
also, there's a lot of questions sometimes that the AI won't really answer like how I want it to. I feel like it'll take a long ass time for us to like program it like exactly how I want it.
So what I do for that is I actually record all of our phone calls, and then I transcribe them and I send them through basically an AI, and I ask it, what are the most common questions that I get? What are the things we're saying on the calls that are successful if people actually buy or if they sign up, whatever? What went right on those calls? How do we repeat that? How do we make it the norm? Like, you can ask the AI to kind of coach you on that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I tried it. I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't convinced.
So could you take the recorded calls from LSA and upload them onto that transcribe and then send it to AI?
You'd have to be able to download, the call from local services ads somewhere and
Because aren't they all
transcribe it.
recorded?
Yeah.
They are all recorded. Yeah. But I don't know if you can download the recordings from Google or not. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
You could probably find like a Chrome plugin or something that might download it.
Okay.
Yeah. We record all of our calls through the CRM. So our phone numbers are registered through the CRM. If you call us, it's recorded through there, and then everything is saved in there and transcribed.
Or just play it on the computer and just record it with the ChatGPT on your phone.
Yep. So with the AI voice tools, there's like a training prompt. You can give it all of the information in that prompt about your business, like common questions, FAQs, right? All the basic business information, pricing, your process, the areas you serve. You can give it all that info, and in theory, it should be able to answer all those questions using that knowledge. You can also attach knowledge files. So if you have like a whole document that like explains everything about your business, that if you were like going to hand it off to a real human employee, you could just give that to the AI and it can use that when it's talking to people on the phone. It's all in the prompting. So like if you hear something that it's saying wrong, you can usually fix it by just adding it into the prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if anything, I'll try the assistant.
Yeah.
I was looking into somebody to pick up the phones because my assistant has the accent, but I was like, now that you're saying that, then maybe I'll try it out.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. What else can I help with? I got a few minutes left and then I got to hop off. I think my kids will be home from school pretty soon.
I was going to see, I know we talked, I think 2 weeks ago about doing my online booking button on Google. Do we know if that's rolling yet? I looked on my end, but I didn't see it on the phone part.
Let me look. I do not see the online booking link on your Google profile.
Okay. I just
Okay.
definitely want to do that for busy season. I think that would alleviate a little bit of the phone calls for me.
Okay. Have you sent us the link?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought the team did the work, but I will double check with them and make sure that is up.
I just
Yes,
don't see it
they
on the.
worked
I don't see it on the profile when I'm searching, but maybe it's there. Yeah, we can get that fixed up for you.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll verify that for you. Spencer.
And then we can do all like set minimums, things like that, or is that somebody to call after I see the lead come through?
On House Call Pro?
Yeah, so like whenever somebody books, they're like, "Hey, John Smith booked for Monday via the online book button or however it comes through. He booked for one room." I don't want to even. Do I need to call him and say, "Hey, our minimum is $150 for one room," and then he cancel that?
So there's a couple ways to address it. I don't think you can set a job minimum in House Call Pro and then have the online booking tool reject anything that's underneath the minimum. I wish you could do that. People have been asking for it for years and House Call hasn't introduced it. What you can do is you can put in all of your online booking prices, in all of your descriptions and categories everywhere. You can put job minimum $150 or $200 or whatever your job minimum is. You can put that just visibly everywhere. And then at least if somebody does book a job that's too small, you can just point back and say, we have a job minimum, it's in the portal. The other thing you can do is you could set prices inside a House Call Pro that start at that minimum. This is what I did. So we did per room pricing. So I had a price that was one room and it was $125. That was our minimum. So one room, $125. Two rooms, $125, because I could do two rooms for that same price. And then it was three rooms, $149. Right? So if you booked one or two rooms, it was just set at the minimum pricing. If you booked three rooms, then it was the 3 room price. And I just built it from there. That's how I set up my price items inside of House Call Pro. Those are the items I made available inside of online booking. So customers would select one of those from the menu when they were booking. If you do your pricing that way, like per room, then I think that's probably the easiest way to set it up. But there's probably other ways to do it too. If you just put in there like $50 per room, and then people have to add 1, 2, 3 rooms, then you're going to get people who book one room for $50. It's going to annoy the shit out of you. It's just my workaround was to create minimum price items inside a House Call Pro and only show those to customers.
I took off all my prices from online, but because there's always people that you're going to run into them being like, oh, it said this amount and then the room was bigger, or just areas that they didn't select. So now I just have them select the areas, no prices though.
That's
But
my other
I write
favorite
on
part.
there. Yeah, I write on there. The technician will price it out after we see it in person. So they know what they're basically booking the online appointment for. They know we're going to price it and do it the same day. And we haven't had a problem for like a whole year.
That's the other way I really like to do it. So you can use it as a booking system where they're requesting an appointment with you, but you have to reply back to them to confirm the appointment. And so if they tell you what they need clean, but there's no pricing inside of the booking portal, then they're just indicating how many rooms, how many stairs, how many whatever. They can book the appointment and request the time slot. And then what I did is I would reach back out to them and say, Mrs. So-and-so, I saw you booked an appointment for Tuesday at 3 p.m. You need this, this, and this done. Here's how much that would cost. If you'd like to confirm that, reply to this email and I'll put it on the schedule. Or I'd call her and I'd say, here's the price. I saw you book this online. Do you want to confirm that? And I just treated it like you're requesting that appointment, but it's not confirmed until we've talked about the price and you've told me you're good with it.
I think that'll be more my approach. I like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I find that the customers that book online with those instructions there, they're good clients because they already know. They're not really like thinking about the price. They're like, oh, 5-star rated, I'll just book online, they'll be fair or whatever. That's how they perceive it.
100%. Better customers all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good to have it. You're gonna get a bunch of online bookings. Like I'll wake up sometimes and there's a job booked online, middle of the night.
That's another weird thing. At night, I will get notifications through LSA through the whole night. I mean, the weirdest, like I won't get anything during the day. Once I lay my head down,
Well,
it
do
just
you
starts
have it
going
set
off.
for 24 hours?
I don't know, actually.
Probably.
You probably do, bro.
We normally recommend it. I would at least recommend doing extended hours, like maybe 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. because you will get calls after hours. I'm surprised you're getting a bunch of calls like middle of the night, though. That's pretty weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I lay my head down, it just bling, bling, bling. Like it's like a timing thing.
Yeah, that is weird. That surprises me. Are they?
It's still good though to have it because I mean when they can book online, like the ads are still running and you're still gonna book.
If they're serious, they can just book. Yeah.
And then like you were saying last time, Ruben, when we get a lead on the email, then automatically they book online a lot of times.
Yeah.
So
I love
that's
that.
a good, yeah,
That's
good
my
funnel.
favorite thing. When they request the quote and then the next thing you see is they've booked the appointment already, like that customer's locked in. All you got to do is hit them back with the price and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cool. Well, what else can I do before we wrap up tonight? We good?
We good. I mean, so
Okay.
for me, you said just go ahead, bro.
No, I'm good here.
I was
Sweet.
just gonna ask you for me, just basically wait until I'm doing 2 to 3 jobs on my second van and pull the trigger.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. If you guys need anything, hit us up. The team's here to help you out. And that's it, man. Spring's about to be here. Busy season will be upon us soon. So if you're slow right now, don't worry about it. But honestly, it hasn't been too bad of a winter for a lot of people. So let's just keep it rocking and rolling. If you guys need help, hit me up. We are here for you. Talk to you again next Monday, if not before then.